Hello Pyro family, this is Joyful Pyro here. I have a new piece of hardware that I just wanted to share with you guys that I received from XFX Pyro. This is the Firetek 99N, and I just wanted to make a short video, show it to you all, and then I'll most likely do some other videos with it paired with some of the FTH48 modules. Just going to read off a few of the features, and then we'll open it up. I'll get some close-up of the connections and the ports. So it's yes, it's bi-directional communication, wireless mesh up to 18 miles, 2 miles line of sight, and or if you connect up the 2-wire, you have up to 2 miles. And then also it has an internal audio player with an internal memory, or you can use a USB disc or USB stick. And if any of you have watched Pyro Brit's video, you can see where he has the other controller, the FTM, I think it's 99S. He has that one, and he goes over how to use the audio player. This controller can control up to 99 modules. There's the back of it. Can act as a slave audio box to other controller, or to fire your modules as well. It receives, just like your modules and the FTM99S, it receives 2-wire. Also, it receives time code input. It has a time code generator. It uses a USB connection to charge. Has an internal LiPo battery you can use, and it will stand by for up to 24 hours. 2.6-inch LCD display, and where you can see the status of not only the controller, but also the status of each of your modules. It's built into a Nanook 903 case. I actually like the feel of this case. It makes it feel like you have something substantial in your hand, but yet it's not heavy. It says on here that it's waterproof. I'm thinking that it's waterproof while it's closed. I sent an email to Lauren. I think he's going to answer here shortly. But it's waterproof. I know with the lid closed. And then here in the front, you have the pressure release valve, the automatic pressure release valve. We can zoom in there. IP67 rated. All right, and then over here on this side, you have one of the latches. And then when we turn it around, I guess you could say it's where the magic happens. I don't know. Anyway, corny. All right, you have your Amphenol connections. Zoom in there. And so you have your USB A to B, and then you have your USB A to A. You also have your 2-wire connections right here. And then over here, you have your RCA connections. Take a look at them from the front and from the side. You have your red and your black. That's also where you would receive your time code from your, I guess you could say, from your music device or DJ. Also where you could connect up your RCA plugs and receive audio, and also send audio through a PA system. Because this controller, which I really love this aspect, I used it in May for Memorial Day. I used it for my very first Pyro Musical. Loaded the music into the controller, went to the DJ booth. He plugged his RCA cables into it, and it played over his system. Very easy. And so when I armed the system and then hit the play button, it actually started my script and played the music over the PA system. Very simple, which I like. Then over here on the other side, we have the antenna, and then we also have the other latch. And let's see here, get down here like this so you can see. So to open it, you push down on the button, and then you lift up, and then you can open it like that. Do this other side real quick so you can take a look at this baby. All right, so before I think it had a white face. Now it matches the FTH48 modules. It has the silicone buttons, and there's the screen there, 2.6-inch LED screen. Firetek, firing made easy. All right, and it has a one thing I also like, with this one you have a very substantial on and off button. Let that zoom in and focus there. All right, right here. Man, my hands look big in this video. Okay, all right, and you just give it a press, and you can see that it's coming on, going through its self-test. Self-test is okay, and then from here I just press, I think this is the green one, and then it goes into idle mode and shows that there are no slaves, no faults, no warnings, or whatnot, and everything else, it operates just like the other controller. But basically, you have something. You have a case that your controller is in. You have a little bit better connections on the back. Also, I wanted to note too, the power button here. When you're charging the controller, it will light up red, and then when it's fully charged, the light will actually go out. All right. Over here are the silicone buttons for your pins or your cues, and then over here you have your buttons for your rails. And if I had modules connected, I would just use the arrow buttons down here to actually see what's going on with each module. I can see the screen, the signal strength, the battery, as well as the continuity and the pins that are connected. Let's take a quick look on the back of it. Let me close this. Well, let me turn this off real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Turn it off. All right. And we'll close this latch back up. I want to show you all on the back also the Amphenol connectors. So here's your A to A, and then this is your A to B. All right, you can see that. The one on your left is your A to B. That's what you would use to connect your laptop up to. That's also the same connector that you would use to charge up the controller. The one on the right, which is your A to A, that's what you can use to plug in an external disc, like a thumb drive, to actually play the music. Also, one thing that I wanted to note, if you want to load music onto this controller, you need to use the one on the right, which is the A to A, and then you'll be able to view, with using your laptop, you'll be able to view what's stored on the internal disk of the controller. All right, so you have your A to A, your A to B, Amphenol connectors, RCA, your 2-wire. And I'll do another video because I have to do some testing for some upcoming shows. So I'll make some videos on those as well. But I said it was going to be a short video. Ended up being 8 minutes, almost 9. So I'll go ahead and cut this one short. Look out for my next video where I'll show you the different options you can have with each of the Firetek modules. Have a great week.